So vintage for us, it's incredible. We call on all of our friends and families. We get together for a barbecue before the vintage and we ask all the partners and husbands and wives and kids to say, please lend us your people for a short amount of time and, you know, share a meal together. And then from there, it's like, bam, we're into it. 24/7, all hands on deck. It's crazy, the great energy. And then as quickly as it's come, it's gone. And it's time to press off those reds, top those white barrels, and get together again to sort of celebrate the end of harvest. It's a bit of a roller coaster, but it's something that we've come to love.
I think 2023 vintage is probably going to deliver some of the best wines we've seen for a long time. Even though it's been challenging, perfect cool climate conditions for growing cool climate fruit.
The Adelaide Hills is a really special place. And I think because it is colder and it is higher and it is wetter, we produce wine styles that are really unlike any other in South Australia.
You know, you choose these sites in the background of kind of climate change and a warming climate, and yet you also have those wild swings from the median. So you have the wetter years and then you take colder years and wetter years and a cooler sites and you run into a season like 2023 and it throws some serious challenges at you.
Vintage 23 has probably been one of the most challenging vintages I've had, comparable to 2011.
We had a very wet spring, which meant poor flowering, smallish crops and greatly enhanced disease pressure.
For us, it's about capturing the best of what's there and responding to it and not having a set of rules that kind of limit you and having the flexibility to kind of do what you need to do to get the best out of the season. The team have done lots of visits to other producers across different countries. We feel that some of the principles that led us to organics, you know, we really agreed with.
If we're motivated by healthy soil, healthy vine, really good fruit and making great wines from it, then everything kind of flows from that. We really like hand-picked fruit. We like to manage the vineyards and do pruning by hand. And when you're in the vineyard doing these things by hand, you're observing more about how those vines are going and what they might need, and you're getting a better result in the long term.
Today we're picking our first crop. This vineyard was planted 3 years ago. It's very exciting to see the fruits of our labour.
For us, this is the coolest part of the Adelaide Hills. It's the Piccadilly Valley, so site selection was super important.
We looked around for a long time at what people were doing in different parts of the country and different parts of the world. We thought a lot about the clones that we're putting on, at the planting density, the trellis system.
We've planted it very dense, 10,666 vines per hectare. That means you need very little fruit per individual vine to make wines. So for us, you get intensified flavours, you get great balance. To get that fruit into the winery in 2023 is an exciting time and a real buzz for us after putting in a lot of hard work.
A lot of thought went into the project. Probably one of the most exciting things that I've done in viticulture in the last 25 years.
I don't know if I could do anything else. I'm just obsessed with, you know, places that can grow these grapes and express these places and express these seasons. And for me, that's about as good as it gets. It's not really a job, it's just a passion.
What vintage is 2023 going to be? Who's counting? Well over 30. It's never been more exciting. We've never had a better team and we've never been making better wines.